Hey guys, I wanted to address the Toys R Us closing that recently dropped on the news. Unfortunately, a lot of us longtime toy collectors are very familiar with Toys R Us. It's a place we all love to go to as children, and I guess it's finally closed. It's a lot of us are, kind of sad about it. Me personally, I am of course sad about it, but honestly, it's a long time coming. The quality of Toys R Us has gone down the chute. Um, it was such a cool place to go to as a kid. I used to drive 45 minutes from where I grew up just to get there, on a weekday and check out what they all had. And since I've become a mini mate collector, I've gone there. That's the number one reason I go there. But you've heard me rail on them in other videos about how much I dislike them. Their online service is crap. The stores are messy and disorganized. So this is kind of a long time coming. Now the thing is, the mini mate community, some people have been addressing concerns over what this means for mini mates. I don't think it means much personally. We have, a lot of people think, they're the retailer, they're the big retailer that sells mini mates, but they don't. They have their exclusives, which unfortunately are the best exclusives typically, and they're always the hardest to find. They're always horribly distributed. They're always the ones that you see online for the most amount of money, for resale value, for people scalping them or whatever. But I don't think it means much. We have Walgreens, thank God, they've just kind of popped up out of nowhere. For as long as stuff sits on the shelves of Toys R Us, it does not sit on the shelves of my Walgreens anyway, nearly as long. So it's nice that we got Walgreens, and I don't know how many Toys R Us stores were in, we're out there, still, but I do know, the Walgreens, gotta have five of them in my area within a half hour of me. Toys R Us, which obviously are closing, the nearest one to me is 2 hours away. And really, every time I go there, for the most part, it's the same thing. It's the same Predator mini made still on the shelf. It's the same Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and Homecoming mates. There's still Plant vs. Zombies there. And Watchmen, like, it's just the same thing every single time. And usually the Toys R Us I go to doesn't get stuff until after it's been out and online and everything else. They've been selling these things for like 60% of cost. Like, I have like three of the Weapon X, Wolverine Weapon X, and Lady Deathstrike packs. For starters, I wanted three of them because I want one for use in my pictures, I want one for on the shelf, and I want one to keep in the box. But they're like $5, $4 or $5 every time I go there. It's ridiculous. So like how they went under, I don't know. And they're selling everything for discount prices all the time. Even the latest wave of Toys R Us Spider-Man mates, they finally hit the website and they were like $4 or $5 a piece. So it took forever for them to hit that, but when they finally did, they weren't even full price. So that's just kind of crazy to me that kind of stuff is happening. But whatever, they're closing. So who knows where the exclusives are going to go to? Diamond Select did comment. Where was it? They commented on their Facebook page today that the latest wave with all new Cyclops and Rogue and the Spot and Iron Spider, Madam Mask, supposedly those are still going to go through. Who knows where they're going to end up at? If they're going to end up at Walgreens or if they're going to sell them as comics shop mates, or what's going to happen with those? But supposedly they're still coming. But whatever. It stinks, but I guess it's Toys R Us. You've heard me rail against them. I hear everybody else complain about them. Thank God that, like I said, Walgreens is around and mini mates seem like they're stronger than ever. I don't know what the sales are on them, but I see them more and more on Instagram, on Facebook's pages. We get more and more members that we see there, and more people buying stuff. So Anyways, I just wanted to talk about it, get my opinion out on it. I don't think it's a big threat to minimates. It does sadden me, even though every time I go there and the place is just a mess, and the minimates are spread throughout the whole store in the oddest places. There's a collectible area that'll have predator mates and watchman mates, and then there'll be end cap with different wave, across the store of predator mates. You go to the Marvel area and they're spread out throughout there, 3 or 4 different spots. One time I found the Muppets in like the infant area, which I can see why they would put the Muppets there, because they're for little kids. But on the other hand, these things are choking hazards. Like, why would you even stock those there? I don't get it. But, whatever. It comes as no surprise that they're closing, just because of how messy and disorganized they are. But I don't know what their plan is. God, I hope they stay open. It'd be cool to see that name still around. Toys R Us name still around. Personally, what I think they should do is focus on their make it an online store, only sell exclusives, sell Legos, whatever. Sell to that 25 to 50-year-old age demographic. We got the most money to spend on toys. Their online website sucks, but you just focus on that and give us our exclusives, give us our legends, give us our minimates. Bring it back. Just try to keep it from going on. But if it goes under, whatever. Hopefully another toy store somehow pops up. I'm sure it's all going to go online. But I don't know what's going to happen. What's going to happen with Toys R Us? It should be pretty interesting. All I know is I still got 5 Walgreens surrounding the area I live in. They still sell minimates. I can still get stuff from Luke's Toy Store. I'm whatever. Goodbye, good riddance. You've always been a pain, Toys R Us. So, anyways, just wanted to get my opinion down on that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on more videos later on this week. Thanks, guys. Bye.